not even standing here myself. Before we jump into looking at some selection reports with Rachel, we wanted to let you hear from a couple of our beta participants. They're going to share a little bit of feedback with what they've experienced so far. So we're going to start with Hamish, and then behind him, Alana is going to share. And they've been gracious to be early adopters. We really appreciate them jumping in, getting their clients on board. And I know Stark has also been doing a lot of this, and Callie couldn't be here. She's online. But we really do appreciate you. And we just wanted you to hear from them some firsthand feedback. So.
I like being in Alana's warm-up act. This is fantastic. So I actually have a client who was subscribing to OutMatch before we even started working with them. So I got to see the hiring reports before this sort of whole transition happened. And one of the things that I loved about it was the fact that our brains are actually not developed for numbers. And we've all experienced the Divine report where our client's like, but why is it a 3? Like, who cares? It's not relevant. Maybe that's just my detail orientation. And what I loved about the OutMatch reports was that it's narrative. It's a story, and that's what we're all story-oriented creatures. So once I dove into it a little bit more, we've got a client who's actually looking at subscribing on a hiring basis. And the fact that not only did the hiring report, and I'm stepping a little bit on your stuff, that the hiring report not only gave questions to ask about potential weaknesses, but also an overdeveloped strengths. And the example that comes to mind is someone who was very detail orientated, and it said, ask this person, because it was for a manager role, ask this person how they manage projects. So do they get too far into the weeds, or do they actually step up and lead their team? So we're really excited about that. I do agree, and I said this privately to the OutMatch folks, I do agree on the team report stuff, totally agree on that. But I am very excited about the portal because it is way easier to use. It is also much more narrative form, which I believe is going to resonate a lot more with our clients and is going to pull us out of a lot of those why is it a 3 conversations that we have got stuck into the past. So thank you, OutMatch, for inviting us to be the beta panel, and I'm now, I think, warmed you up for Alana.